I was thinking more, not too bold, too crazy. I feel like whatever I choose, it'll be a different vibe for the entire shoot.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of just deciding my entire fate for the photos right now.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Oh, okay. I also love like the long, flowy, definitely flowy. That's what I'm gonna go for. I literally can't even choose.
Not a bad choice.
Yeah, I feel like I can do a lot more with that. Even though I've given that one so much love, but I think I'm gonna go with the dress.
Do it. Do it, Didi.
So I see your aesthetics really match up to what you chose.
Yes.
And I knew that once you walked in, I was just like, I think I know your vibe.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit obvious.
Yeah. But it's very nice and airy and soft. What are we thinking for hair?
I'm thinking natural.
Natural?
I feel like it has to be natural. Something that's very grounded and especially with no shoes, something like that. I feel like natural is the best way to go.
Natural as in her natural curls?
Natural curls.
Okay.
If possible, yeah. Natural curls, because they're already gorgeous. So hey, that's it? Oh my God. So stressed about that. Okay, hug.
I'm just so glad you're up for this. Recent graduate from TMU, ready to go.
Yes.
I know, it's so great. So tell us what you're shooting with today.
Yes, so I'm shooting with, I have my Canon EOS RP for my mirrorless camera.
Yeah.
I'm using that as digital today. And then I also have my...
And what lens are you shooting on?
I'm shooting on a 24-105
Nice.
lens. So this one I have, it's a Pentax. It's a hand-me-down, so from my dad's friend. So I used it for the first time just last week.
Yes.
So this is my second time using it, so I just wanted to test it to make sure it works, and it does.
I loved what you picked. It seems like it's very you.
Yeah,
right?
Very kind of ethereal, very light, very down to earth, which is very my vibe. So I'm hoping to try and get some of that.
You're very down to earth.
Thank you.
And did you prep at all?
I just use some objects and stuff to try and get different lighting, I use my light meter as well because the light meter doesn't work on this. Right. So I had to do it manually, and I went around to try and figure out what looks good at different times in the day. I also had one of my friends model for me while I went around the house and took pictures. Nice. And I wrote it all down, and then I went through it once I developed the film just to see, okay, this is what setting I did, and then just to kind of put things together, see what worked, see what didn't. And then I did some prep just after yesterday, seeing the house, just thinking about some ideas, but I feel like it'll go completely opposite of what I think, so.
But it's so great to be prepared.
I feel like half and half, preparing for it and also kind of going with the flow is a good middle ground.
It's a great balance, and it's all about
work
fun.
in my favor. Yeah, exactly.
You're having fun
Oh, very
already?
much fun.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
I love
Okay, let's do it.
All right, awesome.
Okay, let's walk right and let's go. Come on.
I went into this thinking I would take my time on each picture, and that did not happen at all. As the time started, and I just thought I needed to go, and for some reason I just couldn't help it. So I just set up a scene, and then I took a picture, and then off to the next one. Hi, I'm Didi Gumbs. I classify myself as a multimedia artist, so I like to grab sort of different styles from other mediums and art, and I also like to try and manipulate the photograph to kind of be almost like a painting. I use the camera almost as like a paintbrush, and then the scene as a painting. A lot of my work I use in-camera manipulation to try and create some sort of movement or really interesting like designs that you wouldn't see if you were just to take a camera and take a picture of just something still. I'm usually still using around 100 to 200. I'm still quite low. I usually balance out the aperture because when the shutter's slower, it allows a lot more light in, so the aperture has to block out that light and then to have the image still properly exposed.
Didi goes for movement and sets her shutter speed at 2 seconds to capture ghostly images. To demonstrate, Shawna is going to hold the camera very still while I move.
I drag the camera and use a slow shutter speed and use what's in front of me kind of like as paint, and then the camera as a paintbrush, and just like go around and just kind of see what kind of movement I can get.
These cameras use the button at the bottom, so you press this. And you know it's working because this button here at the bottom is feeling like it's turning also.
Oh, interesting. Oh, cool.
And I do this. Pop this open for the back.
Sick. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
I'm gonna let you guys put it in.
All right. Oh, we do the honors. I don't want to see it. I feel like I can't see it.
Yeah, you can.
No, okay, I'll do like a little window, a little door, a peek open. Okay. 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 All right. Oh yeah.
Wow.
That I like that one. That's really nice.
Holy! And you were using Portra
400.
400.
Yes.
That's right. And you did not push it, did you?
No, I didn't.
You had enough light. .25 ISO is less sensitive to light, so great in very, very bright situations. Although there are many other variables, typically a good rule to follow. As the ISO increases, less light is required.
Yeah, that's
That
interesting.
is super cool. It's very geometric.
Yeah, I wanted to use some of the lines because the house had so many interesting shapes and different angles and everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's the one that we were hoping to see.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Wow. Are you excited? Like,
oh my god. I love how it's really bright behind here, and it really, but you can still see the dress, and it looks so nice in there, because if that was a bit darker, I feel like that would be too dark.
Yeah.
So, oh my god.
I can't believe you took only one shot.
Me too.
I know.
That's the thing with my whole thing going into this. I was gonna take my time taking more of each shot, and then I just went out the window.
Are you swirling the camera here, or are you going up and down with the camera?
This would be moving it around just randomly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didi also likes to create patterns. So she sets the shutter speed at 2 seconds, but this time to demonstrate, Shawna is going to hold the camera here and she's going to move it this way. And I am going to stay still.
This one I had her like moving like a leaf in front of her. 3, 2, 1. It was in like the last 7 seconds, I think. I just had her, okay, run.
I mean, I just love that you used your slow shutter speed again, and because of the dress that she's wearing, it really, really works.
Yeah.
Well, you said two things. You're excited to see the reflection photo, and you're excited to see your slow shutter photo. Okay. Congratulations.
Interesting shot.
I love that she saw the reflection and used it. And you know, I think she only took one shot of this.
She did it.
Yeah, I think if it was me, I would have taken 7.
I mean, there's things, you know, there's balance and everything, and like she becomes a bit more of a dream, and she's the reality. You can see the legs here, and here's you don't see the legs.
Oh yeah.
And little details like this where, you know,
Yes.
It really plays, and you don't see like really where the line begins and ends, so there's an ambiguity to it.
Yeah.
And she used the white dress on the white wall with the
Yes.
white light, and
Very her style of ethereal, right? Yeah. And the
so
white,
really all
yeah.
you see is little details.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's a good play. It's a good play that she's done.
It is, and like you said, the architecture of the house really adds to it too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. For her little Pentax camera, she did such a good job.